What's cracking, guys? Bruce Matz here, your host show of Metric Scout Fantasy Football, and as you all know, I've been putting out clips all off season showing you workouts, plays from OTAs, mini camps, training camp, whatever I can find of these players. Some NFL guys, some college guys. I got a college guy for you today, and today we're going to be talking about Tank Bigsby. I just happened to come over this clip while getting information for an article I was writing for DLF, and you know what? I saw it, and I was like, I might as well show this on the channel, go over it with you guys, and as I always say, if I find a clip, I'm going to share it. And I know some of these clips are going to get less views than others, and I also know some of these clips aren't for everybody, but some of these clips are for somebody, because there might be an Auburn Tigers fan watching the channel that comes across this. There might be some of you Devy aficionados that want to look at Tank Bigsby. So there's something for everybody here. That's why you want to hit that subscribe button, because you never know. I might be going over one of your favorite rookies, one of your favorite players, your team, or whatever next, because I don't know. Whatever I find it, I share it here, because I understand these clips get buried on Twitter, they get buried on Instagram, so this is your one-stop shop for these random workout videos as we get through this off-season. I also got a lot of fantasy content, got a lot of stuff drummed up for the near future, but here's Tank Bigsby. Here's him working out, doing some accelerated work, some bag work, and everything else. So let's hit that play button. Here's him working on the footwork, doing little jumps there. Look at him working on his agility. Tank Bigsby, one of the top running backs in college football, at least from a talent perspective. Looks like he's going to be a top-tier asset in next year's draft. He really has to play well this season, really has to be productive to really stamp that in. He could be one of those runners that has a fall from grace if he does not play well this season, but there's a lot of good things in his prospect profile. He runs very physical. He can get downfield and really finish his runs. Very fun running back to watch on tape. I loved him coming out of high school. Thought there were some big things that could come from him. And now we got one more year until he's coming back from the draft, unless he stays another year, which could happen, especially if things don't go according to plan. But Tank Bigsby is a talent that you need to have your ear to the ground to, because he could do big things. He can exceed expectations, especially when he gets to the NFL level, because he looks like a guy that can handle a large share of the workload and do big things. If he was in this year's draft, he would have been one of the first running backs selected from his talent ratio or whatever. He's a very talented player, and I like him a lot. Look for him this year in college football. Devy fantasy football is very expensive. Top tier running back. A lot of people are after him. But let me know in the comments what you think about Tank Bigsby, especially if you're an Auburn Tigers fan, especially if you're a Devy fantasy football aficionado. If you're in Dynasty, be on the lookout for Tank Bigsby, because he is projected to be one of the top running backs in next year's draft class. But that's all I got to say about him today. Make sure you hit that like button on the way out. Helps the video on the YouTubes, really helps it on the algorithm. And if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button, because I got a lot more videos coming at you, clips on these players, especially when training camp comes up. Because in training camp, there's going to be all kinds of vids coming out from the beat writers, and I'm going to try to have almost all of them here on the channel, and you need to have your ear to the ground to that. But I want to thank you for watching, and I'll catch you next time.